Welcome back, everybody. You're here at Behind the Fame, and we have who some people call the King of Hollywood, Mr. Clark Gable. Join me as we celebrate his wonderful, illustrious life and career. Clark Gable was an American actor nicknamed the King of Hollywood, who appeared in over 60 films across 37 years and became one of classic Hollywood's most bankable and enduring leading men. He won an Academy Award for It Happened One Night, was Oscar nominated for Mutiny on the Bounty and Gone with the Wind, and was later ranked by the American Film Institute as the 7th greatest male screen legend. Gable was born William Clark Gable on February 1st, 1901, in Cadiz, Ohio, and lost his mother in infancy, being raised mainly by his father and stepmother in a strict but supportive household. After working various jobs and dabbling in amateur theater, he was mentored and trained intensively by acting coach and later first wife, Josephine Dillon, who helped reshape his voice, posture, and screen presence before he moved from stage to Hollywood. In the early 1930s, he transitioned from bit parts and villain roles at Warner Brothers and MGM into major leads opposite stars like Joan Crawford, Jean Harlow, Greta Garbo, and Norma Shearer, quickly becoming a top studio draw. His Oscar-winning turn in It Happened One Night in 1934, and his roles in Mutiny on the Bounty in 1935, and especially as Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind in 1939, cemented his image as a rugged, masculine, romantic lead. Gable's major films include Red Dust, San Francisco, Test Pilot, Boomtown, Strange Cargo, Honky Tonk, and later Magambo, Teacher's Pet, and his final film, The Misfits. His on-screen persona blended charm, toughness, and ironic humor, and he was repeatedly paired with high-profile actresses, contributing to his long run and Quigley's top 10 money-making stars poll. After his third wife, Carol Lombard, died in a 1942 war-bond flight crash, Gable enlisted in the U.S. Army Air Forces, flying combat missions over Europe, and producing the recruiting documentary Combat America, earning the Distinguished Flying Cross and Air Medal. Post-war, he resumed stardom at MGM and elsewhere, though in somewhat less prestigious projects, continuing to headline films into the late 50s, while his rugged leading man image aged into more world-weary roles. Gable married 5 times, including to acting coach Josephine Dillon, socialite Rhea Langham, actress Carol Lombard, Lady Sylvia Ashley, and later Kay Williams. He had a daughter, Judy Lewis, and a posthumously born son. A lifelong Republican with a complex private life and several famous affairs, Clark Gable died of a heart attack on November 16 in 1960. He was only 59, shortly after completing The Misfits, and was buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park besides Carol Lombard. Anyone who loves movies, the history of movies, knows who Clark Gable is. Clark Gable is, and still is, the King of Hollywood. He was ruggedly handsome. Guys wanted to be him, emulate him, talk like him, walk like him. When he was on Gone with the Wind, The Misfits, Teacher's Pet, there he was, aging gracefully. The salt and pepper hair, the little slick mustache. He was a man's man. You wanted to be Clark Gable. He was rugged. He was stern, but he was also very romantic. And women adored Clark Gable. Brilliant, brilliant actor. Check him out. Again, you can find a lot of his clips, movies on YouTube. Just type in Clark Gable. You'll find wonderful documentaries on Clark Gable. You'll find documentaries strictly on his marriage with Carol Lombard, sadly when she died in that plane crash, I believe in 1942. And again, a very short life. He died at 60. But was a heavy smoker. And I guess he was also a drinker, but I knew he was a heavy smoker. But sadly, that's why he died of a heart attack. So check out the legend, Clark Gable. Look him up. I'm sure you must be in your film catalog. If not, check him out. Gone with the Wind. You have to see Gone with the Wind. And he did a lot of wonderful movies. Mutiny on the Bounty. It Happened One Night when he started out in 34 and 35. So check him out, Clark Gable. Thank you for joining me here at Behind the Fame. That was the extraordinary life and career of the King of Hollywood, Mr. Clark Gable. Thank you for joining me here. Any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below. Click subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next video.